Hello, Libra. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. I'm going to do your reading for the week of October 18th. So October 18th through the 24th. A little late getting started, but next time you see me, I'll be in Miami. So here we go, Libra. Let's take a look and see what love and money for you, darling. Libra. All I've been dedicated to in my free time. I haven't been able to work on anything else, but I wanted to make sure you got your readings for this week. For my hands are full with driving, me and Jameson. Okay, here we go, Libra. This is for you. King of Cups. So I was gonna do a reading both for general and love. It's been hard trying to play with the love energy, so you'll have to let me know how it resonates. But first thing that comes up for you is King of Cups. Now, King of Cups is all about mastery of your emotions and coming at things with more of a so the queen is more emotional and the king is more like, we're coming into the fullness of it. We're processing our emotions before we let them flow, release them. We're actually starting to articulate how our emotions are playing out and where their roots are. So instead of just like throwing them out, pissed off, road rage type thing, we're going, wow, like this is really triggering me. So I also see you on your feet a little bit. You're going to have a bunch of tasks coming up next week that's going to be kind of nipping at your heels, and you're going to require a little bit more effort on your part. So it's going to feel pretty physical or a little hectic. I do see the Knight of Swords. So in between this mastery, you're going to have some emotions that pop up where you're going to feel a little impulsive. So this is impulsive decision making. Watch out for it. Mercury retrograde does play a big role in that, and we're coming up on that 31st. However, it's fully in play now. I'm feeling that energy starting right at the 11th. So this one's a pretty powerful kick in the gut, donkey kick in the gut. I dubbed this Mercury the ugly cry, because not only me but everybody's been feeling the deep down in the soul wrenching of past stuff, relationships, money, childhood traumas. Things are just coming up and being thrown like right in your face, and it sometimes isn't even affecting like your outward relationships, just like stirring the pot, mud's getting. So anyways, I do see the Queen of Wands, so that's you doing a little bit of nurturing leadership. The Star card, you're into alignment. I see you here with the Three of Cups. This is all about you having a desire to go to root and not be social and come to like family, friends, small circles. I do feel like you're feeling strange, like a stranger, just that you're redesigning your relationships and taking a look at them in a totally different way. You're also feeling like you're not communicating well. The Nine of Swords is ghost in your own home kind of thing. So if you're not being heard, give the energy up for a minute, just create some space and let it revisit you. And even maybe just take a good look at how you're communicating, because this is awareness time, right? How are you communicating? Are you being clear enough, right? I do see the Sun card, which is celebration, some money coming your way. Opportunity all over the place with the Fool card. Remember, the Fool is sum zero, right? That's ground zero. That's the place to start. It's crossroads. It's opportunity. It's potential. And again, you've got the Five of Swords right here with the Knight of Swords. And how that plays out is you having cross swords with people and making sure you're setting your boundaries early. It's one of my favorite cards, actually. I used to hate it, like be like, ooh, you're talking too much shit. But actually, the Five of Swords is all about, hey, don't do that. Pisses me off. Let's not let you, it's like setting boundaries early so it doesn't become a big fight. I also see the Justice card. I'm not sure why that's playing in later. It may just people being judgmental, because we have the Five of Wands here, and that's being on the hot seat and feeling like you're being criticized. And that might be also a part of why you want to stay withdrawn a little bit. I'm not saying it be a big deal, because the Hermit is usually the one where you just don't talk to anybody. But the Three of Swords is the hot seat, feeling a little bit the word I'm looking for, pressure. Okay. But you have the Star card, so you're perfectly aligned. If you find yourself not paying attention to the day-to-day tasks because your mind is on the cosmos or the purpose or the meaning behind things, you'll find a little disassociated moments like that. But the Justice card may also mean signing documents, court cases, or mediation, or even buying property or anything like that. Get that shit done before the 31st. So anyways, yeah, emotions are coming up all over the place, and we'll look into relationship issues right now for you, Libra. Yeah, baby. was encouraged to do some love readings for you guys in addition to the general, but it's so hard to do without me pulling from the general personality of an individual instead of the collective. But because it's been requested, I will attempt it. And you guys let me know how, if it resonates, if it doesn't resonate, because I'm doing this for you. You know, I don't get anything out of this but enjoyment of your company. So let's take a look and see. Libra, your energy. So, Eight of Cups. So if you're walking away from a situation, it's like one of those where you're like, this is over. The fat lady has sang. She's got the violin here. The song is over and she's leaving it all behind her. So there might be, you know, I was reading a meme yesterday where it said it's okay for you to grieve people that you've let go of. You can love them. You can appreciate their energy, the lessons they've taught you, and you can do it from a distance. But there is grief involved when you're finding yourself extricating your presence from situations that are toxic to your soul, or that are toxic to, you know, your forward movement or growth, or people that don't understand it to the point where they're giving you so much judgment that it's just, you've wasted. It's like pearls before swine, you know, like the Bible says, don't cast pearls before swine, because they're just going to throw it in your face or laugh at you, or say, hey, you think you're better than me, you know, just because you're doing better. Or let's say, you know, I remember I was definitely in that mode where I was trying to do something better, and I played with being LDS Mormon, and I was looking for a template, and the accusations were, you think you're better than everyone else. And it's no, I was trying to do better. I don't know why that came up for you, but it did. I also see the Empress. You're also playing with that energy of let things be. The Empress is pregnant. You can't force a pregnancy. You can't pick an apple in December. You can't make somebody be ready for what you're ready for. Okay. We have the Hanged Man, and that's waiting. It's purgatory. It's that breath in between out and in. It's that pause, the meniscus of things. Okay. This is all definitely boiling down to decision making for you. Temperance being balance, victory, the Star card, you're perfectly aligned with your purpose. I do see a little bit of fear and a split decision. So this is you like sitting on the fence with this and trying to decide, is this what's best for me? Is this good for me? Is this, you know, something I need to walk away from, or just create some space about, but you're afraid, fearful. Actually, let me reiterate this. So the Moon card in this deck plays with, when I was reading it, it described the booklet that came with it. It described a journey. Okay. And in my head, I could see like getting on the boat to come to America from a shitty place and wanting some freedom, and you know it's necessary. But you know, I had this image in my head of how terrifying it must be to get on one of those boats, the technology that they had at the time, and how rugged it was, and how little information they were able to obtain that was solid. They didn't have photographs. They didn't have, you know, this is what someone told me a year ago. You know, how long did mail take? How long did information take to go through? And the climate could change on a dime over here. And coming to America was a terrifying thing to do, but for some it was absolutely necessary. So this is one of those moments where you're like, this is the thing that I have to do, but you know what? No risk, no gain. Okay. How risky are you willing to be for that pearl, for that greater, you know, reward? But this doesn't mean that you're walking away from things, literally leaving someone. It could just mean that you're, you know, I'm not going to argue anymore, or I'm not going to feed this beast, and give it time. But you keep talking yourself out of it and into it. However, you do have the Hermit card. Go within, collect some evidence, write it down, data, plan, think clearly. But I see you defending yourself here. You've got your weapons out and you're protecting yourself. And this is a very smart thing to do in relation. Libra, let me know if that resonates. And Karma, if you want a one-on-one with me, karmaondeck.com. We will pull from Divination of the Ancients. You can also find me on My Psychic One, and that's why I'm here on Babalawo's Psychic. Let me shuffle these. New day. All right, kids, here we go. Yeah. Shagai. Fragmented. Okay, let's take a look and see. I don't even know what Shagai means, but it'll tell us. Fragmented. Okay, the worst is behind you. You can begin to breathe deeply, knowing you will never have to go through the same difficulties again. A place of such uncertainty that it left you feeling that all you cared for was torn from you and lost forever. It hasn't been easy at all to gather that little strength you had left, but sometimes we must undergo a journey of turmoil, find the haven of peace on the other side. So now that you know, you are safe to release your sorrow and allow your tears to cleanse away your hurt. As though something is gathering back to your scattered shagai bones, your heart will knit together and your incantation for the week. Libra. I won't turn back. I'll carry on. Hard words and sorrow make me strong. For now I rise. I'm standing tall. Emotions healed. So it says here too, a situation is healed. And we were talking about Mercury retrograde playing with our psyche. It's time to pick up the pieces and move on. Quit playing the victim. It's a hard one because truly things happen to us, and when we really come from a place of mastery and power, we come from, I put myself in this situation by allowing this person in my energy. I aligned and designed this to learn this lesson. I chose this person. I chose this situation. You got to pick from those parts the gold. Okay. Just don't be ruled by your emotions. And what was the first card that you got? King of Cups. King of Cups is being ruled by your emotions. And then the Knight, right? Impulsive. Don't be ruled by your emotions. Focus on a positive outcome. Give yourself time and permission to heal and grieve. Happiness awaits. So the Shagai is still common in Mongolia and throughout Central Asia. It refers to a collection of bones. Now I know what that is. Anyways, guys, reach out to me. Let me know how the reading went. Like, subscribe, and share. See you guys next week. Catch me on the live in the meantime.